Good morning. Hello. Hi. How are you guys? You guys having a good day today? Hello. Hello. Hi. 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 How are you? Hi, Rude Dolphin. Hi, Jake. Grinch on first. Hi, Mayu. Hello, Cortova. Hello, Joms. Not my birthday. Hello, Idol. Hello, hello, Speed. Hi, Look. Hi, Twish. Thank you, Goofy Little Fellow, for the 19 months. That's crazy. Hello, hello. Hello, Quad. Hello, T-Bone. Hi, D. I love you, D. Hi, Fawn. I love you, Fawn. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Speed. Hi, Carbon. Hello, Manong. Hello, hello. It's nice to see you too. Hi, Code. Hello, I love you too. Hello. Hi, Idol. Hello. Hi, Over Easy Eggs is my Kamaoshi same. Yeah. Hi, Soul. Hi, Kian. How you doing, guys? Hello. Hello. I love stage for the. What the heck? You guys are sweet, guys. I gotta be completely honest with you. The last 2 days for me has been rough. Wow. That was something. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I've been high like that ever. I don't know what went wrong. It was just a gummy and my friend gave me. Because I was so ready to stream all week. I was like, yeah, we're gonna start this week off strong. We're gonna do 5 days a week starting from now. Starting from now, we're doing 5 days a week. Holy fuck, that thing took me out. Wow. Wow. Wow, that was something else. Hi, Ren. Hello. Just a gummy. I thought it was just a gummy. It was something else entirely. I don't know how that happened because I'm a pretty I'm a pretty big enjoyer of the substance, so I'm not sure how that happened and took me out so bad. I gotta be honest. It's definitely a gummy. It was definitely a gummy G. Not the ants. There were so many ants, and I still have. Okay, they're still here. They're still crawling on my desk, so I'm a little. If I freak out, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh God, guys, it's been a weird last 48 hours for me. I've been on a trip. Ants to the unwanted. There's so many ants. I have so many ants. It just turned warm for the first time, and out came the ants. I did spend a lot of today like cleaning. Just because I'm not like. Okay, I know you guys aren't gonna believe me when I say this, but I'm gonna say it anyways, okay? Fuck you guys in advance, but I'm not really like a dirty person. I'm a cluttered person, but I'm not dirty. Now, showering is different than like keeping my space clean. I'm usually pretty good about keeping my space clean, but I found out why I had so many ants right off the bat. And it's because I spilled a bunch of chips on my desk like a couple weeks ago. And I cleaned it off my desk. I want to be crystal clear. I did clean them off my desk. But some had fallen behind my PC. And I think that's what initially attracted all of them. We have a lot of ant bait down and stuff. But everyone in my house is gonna kill me. Hi, Tigers! And hi, Rethuic. Rethuic? Lord, I haven't seen so many bad ant experience. I have had so many bad ant. Me too. Me too. This is like the 4th time in a row. Like 4th year in a row that I've gotten bad ants. And it just started to be warm. It's so bad. There's a blizzard where I'm at. It looks like the snowblower is gonna be taken. Oh my god, a blizzard? That's crazy. It was like really stormy here, but our bad weather seemed to have ended last week. We got our last snow like a week and a half ago, like right before my brother's wedding. But yeah, it was bad. And now we're getting like really nice weather. Naruto brought the entire Hidden Leaf village. Literally, like the first time, so like a year and a half ago, I had ants for the first time. But not like, I mean, I've had ants for years, but mostly just in my kitchen, never in my room. Last year I had an ant in my room that kept showing up, and it was like 2 or 3 weeks. He never brought any friends. I named him Naruto because I liked him so much. And everybody and I would always like fill like a water cap up with like water and leave him some crumbs because I loved him, right? He was my friend. And then Naruto turned fucking Sasuke, and all of a sudden I had 500,000 ants out of nowhere. After like 3.5 weeks of only him, he brought in his entire colony, and it was awful. And it was really hard to get rid of, so I was really on top of it this time, and I'm like mostly in the clear. There's only like a couple of ants on my desk right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. But there's 5 ants that I can see. Hi, guys, welcome in! Hit at the PC party. As crazy. Pretty much the same. Yeah, I'm just like, I try to keep my space pretty clean. I actually never thought you were a dirty person. I have problems showering. I don't have problems bathing. I take baths almost every day. I have a really hard time washing my hair. I fixed that issue kind of because I cut off a lot of my hair. I had hair that went mid-thigh for me when I stood up straight. And then I finally cut it around October, and I've been having a lot easier time showering. It just felt like, and I know this will sound really lazy, but it just felt like such a chore. And I just did. I was in my own head, and I don't know. I was just having trouble. She was the busiest trouble. I went to take a first sip, and my hand leaving the ants. A mouthful of ants, bro. Leave me in a mouthful of ants. No eating bugs. No eating bugs. No eating bugs. Bugs Life featuring Ghosty. I'm sorry. I try not to have ants and bugs. I like ants and bugs, and I like any sort of critter. I'm not a critter killer. I don't like doing that stuff, so I always look for the most like natural, humane way to get rid of things. Cause I'm so sensitive. I'm so sensitive. But they're imaginary ants. No, they're real. They're real. And I ate like, oh god, I had the most ungodly amount of powdered donuts too. It's different than a clean space. I mean, it's true, but I try to keep things pretty neat. I have OCD, and I know it's pretty stereotypical to be like, I have OCD, things have to be clean, but things have to be clean. There can be like laundry on the floor that doesn't bother me. There can be random stuff on the floor that doesn't bother me, but like once a week I have to go through my house and I have to dust and vacuum everything no matter what. Like no matter what. The mirrors have to be clean, everything has to be clean, and then all the clutter can go back where it was. But usually my house is clean. I smacked that lemonade against the wall and screamed, ants, ants! Bro, I don't like ants. She will never play Monster Hunter. Will I play? Probably not. Hello, I'm Druid. He, him, they, them. Take your pick. I'm not picky. How are you? I'm doing good. How are you doing? Welcome in. What about those lollipops that had a spider or scorpion in them? I don't like those. I don't like those. Because why is he in there? That makes me sad. And hi, Guild2. And hi, Frost. Welcome in. My manager came around the corner crying because I'm normally so chill. That broke my heart and broke my soul. I'm so sorry. I mean, a mouthful of ants is wild, though. Like, what kind of lemonade was it? Was it like one of those Minute Maid things, or was it like a fresh bought lemonade? But donuts are holy. They can't be ungodly. That's true. That's true, unless you eat, like, oh, God, a million of them like I did. I don't know how many Little Debbie donuts, Hostess donut things I ate. I had like 6 bags of powdered sugar because I made my friend come pick me up and take me to the gas station, and we got so many donuts and I ate all of them and they never tasted so good before. Siki said my nibble, let's go! And hi, Travis. And then for the 22 months! Oh, it was hand squeezed. Oh no. Oh, not the hand squeezed. Ah, that's good. Did you guys ever do like lemonade stands growing up? I had my own lemonade stand and we didn't make very much money, but we tried. My dad came over one time when I had a lemonade stand and he told me my prices were outrageous, and then I got a lecture on the pricing of how things work, and then he didn't buy any lemonade. He's never supported my dreams. I worked for a traveling lemonade stand. Whoa, let's go! Kind of like they just had like, it was like a carnival thing. I love carnival lemonade and like the fair lemonade. That stuff is so good. Thanks, Dad. Thanks, Dad. My neighbors got mad at us. Oh no! My mom was deadly allergic to citrus, so I can't have any. Your mom or you? Why can't you have lemonade if your mom's allergic to it? Hi, Blevins! Welcome in. Aloha. Aloha. I want to watch Lilo and Stitch. I really like Lilo and Stitch, but I get really sick of seeing Stitch merchandise everywhere. I'll always find like a really cute bag or something I like at TJ Maxx, and I flip it over and there's fucking Stitch on it. And I can't stand when there's fucking Stitch on it. Why do they gotta put Stitch on everything? It's a cute little blue bag and I'm like, oh my god, look at the polka dots. I flip it over and there's fucking Stitch. I can't stand it. I just can't stand it. Can't have it in the house, I assume. Oh. We have this state fair in my town. I got a few music festivals. Cool! Stitch is crying right now. Cry. I don't know. Cry. He's freaking merch heavy. Secondhand exposure, like simply touching somewhere a lemon was placed in her in the hospital. That's crazy. That's a crazy allergy to have. Yeah, I know some are so bad people can't be near this stuff, but like citrus is kind of a strange one for that. Because I have a peanut allergy and I've been around other people. Did you guys ever have like an allergy and at school they decided to put you in a group with all the other kids that had allergies so you could like discuss the struggles of having allergies? Did you guys ever have that? My school fucking had that and it was awful. It was like we had nothing in common except for that we all had like peanut allergies and stuff. It was terrible. It was terrible. We'd have to sit there and be like, yeah, so if I have peanuts, I have to go to the hospital. And this other kid was like, oh, if I'm even like in the same room as peanuts, I have to go to the hospital. And I'm like, oh, that sucks. It was like high school too. It was like junior year. And it's like, why the fuck am I here? Why am I here? Never? Oh, I was unlucky then. There's so many places you wouldn't think use citrus, like a lotion. I have citrus lotion and citrus candy. Citrus is like my favorite. I love citrus. The reason my peanut butter sandwich was taken away. They still serve peanut butter, like where I like you can have peanut butter around me. I just can't ingest it. My school would have gathered us up to feed us the allergen. What the hell? That's crazy. We were just lucky no one had any known allergies. Yeah, my school always made, like, if you couldn't afford lunch, they always made, like, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. One time I forgot my lunch, and my mom did not let me get school lunches growing up. She was a health nut, and she was against school lunches. She always wanted me to, like, have really, really healthy lunches and stuff. She was a good mom. She was a good mom. She just wanted me to have, like, a super balanced diet. I don't know. She was always really, really good about packing my lunch and giving me lunch to go to school. And that's not cool. I thought it was uncool too because I wanted to eat school lunches. I wanted to be like everybody else, but my mom always gave me a packed lunch. But if you got nothing, then it should be fine for a day. Literally, but that day, I think I just forgot it. And they told me that they were gonna make me a peanut butter jelly sandwich, and I was like, I can't have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And so because I didn't have any money on my lunch card, which my mom would have paid for the lunch card if like they had fed me, but they weren't, I guess, willing to take that risk. And so they gave me a piece of white bread with a wet piece of bologna on it. like literally the wettest piece of bologna I've ever seen, and I was like, thank you. I know I didn't eat it, and then my teacher, like, I tried to take a bite or two, but it was really nasty. And my teacher came over and she was like yelling at me to eat it, and I couldn't eat it. I literally couldn't. I couldn't stomach it. I ended up like throwing up. And then she told me I forced myself to throw up. It was awful. I don't recommend private school. Private school was a nightmare. It was a nightmare. The school chocolate milk still slaps. Honestly, I don't think I've maybe had chocolate milk a couple times. I don't think I've had a lot of it. I think I've had chocolate milk maybe twice. What county you're from? School lunches are worse than prison food. Ooh, rip! Real cotton milk, chocolate milk school for breakfast hits so different. I never had breakfast at school. My mom was a health nut, guys. Like, if it didn't have... If you... Like, one of her rules growing up was if you couldn't pronounce something in the ingredient list, you couldn't have it. Like, you couldn't have those things. I couldn't eat anything processed. I couldn't have anything of that matter. One time for my birthday party, I had an edible arrangement, which if you guys know what those are, it's like arranged fruit that's like cut into shapes and stuff. And I remember at my own birthday party, I got bullied by some of the kids because they're like, where's the cake? And I was like, the cake, it's coming. It's coming. We're gonna have cake, okay? No, we didn't have cake. We didn't have cake. We had an edible arrangement, and I was the least popular person at my birthday party. Yeah. Stupid kid is just asking for trouble. Oh no, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. So my mom did a lot of like restrictions and stuff because I had a lot of health problems. Like a lot of health problems. I am allergic to a lot of things. I'm like currently on a bunch of, and don't be like worried when I say this, but like experimental drugs that help with my certain symptoms because they really don't know what's wrong with me. Like, I have a lot of stuff wrong with me. They're not sure what's wrong with me. I've been tested all throughout childhood, and my mom was just trying to be a good parent. Like, I want to put that out there. She was trying to be a good parent and make sure that, like, my body was functioning as needed. Needless to say, though, when I was a freshman in college, I did gain quite the weight. It's gone now, but yeah. Normally people have like the freshman 20. I had like the freshman 60. So, my bad. I went a little overboard. I think I baked brownies like every single day of freshman year in my dorm. I baked brownies. Like I was just obsessed with them. So there is something to say about not restricting people that much because that was crazy. That was crazy. I had to learn portion stuff all again. Did you at least have a bounce house? I did. I had a bounce house and I had like all these inflatable pool stuff. My parents were always really good about birthday parties, just not good about birthday party snacks. Hi, Kessa! I remember this time I stole all the frosting off my sister's cake and I threw up. I love that for you. I love that. I'll get a little extra frosting off the end. Sounds like your mom rocks. But I had a very, very good mom. I have a very good mom. She's very good to me. Hi, Ari! And hi, Ego! Hi, Stibs! Hi, Novel! Welcome in, everybody! How you doing? How you doing? Conspiracy theory. Australia isn't real. Maybe. I don't know, though. They have, like... You honestly probably could convince me Australia was just... like an off island of Florida. I honestly think I could be convinced of that. I think about Australia occasionally and I'm like, how are you so close to like Japan and Asia? Is Australia in Asia? Hold up. Is Australia in Asia? Surrounded by the Indian Pacific Ocean, Australia is separated from Asia by Arafura and Timor Seas, with the Coral Sea lying off the Queensland coast. But is it... Australia is a separate continent distinct from Asia. However, the relationship between the two is more nuanced than it appears. It's its own continent. North America, South America, Africa, Europe, and Asia. Then there's Antarctica. Then there's Australia. Oh, I forgot preschool number 1. Oh no. Yeah. Australia is a continent. My bad. North America. Hold up. I'm learning stuff now. I'm learning. Australia and Asia, cutting the old ties, making new. It seems like there's mixed opinions. But Australia is technically its own continent. But a lot of people are saying that Australia is in Asia. Australia is Skull Island, and there's a subcontinents too. Edumacation. You know the funniest part is I'm kind of like a registered idiot, and I have like everybody's just like, oh my god, like Ghosty is so smart because Ghosty has 2 degrees, guys. I don't know about you, but I have 2 American degrees. And I don't know geography or geometry. And I think that's important to... I'm not saying you can't get a good education in America. I'm saying my education in America... Yeah. Now, I also believe in the thing of why are you asking a fish to climb a tree? You know, like... I agree with that statement. So, you know, not everyone is good at everything, but... I don't know. 2 degrees to be from Clown University, right? And hi, Uptrain, welcome in. I'd let you be my doctor. I'd be a really, like, I'd be a really good doctor. I mean, I passed. I could have done it, but I became this. I became the family disappointment. I hate having to renew my idiot registration every year. Same. I feel like I get dumber when I go live, too. Like, the moment I press go live, I feel like everything's wrong. I feel like everything is wrong. And everyone like their Ghosty. How do you guys like it? Did you guys get it yet? I've gotten a couple pictures from people that have gotten it, but I know Grimmy got hers. I know Rudolphin got his. I know some of you guys are still waiting. Because I've seen some of you guys ask about it. Yeah. Negative 50 IQ, that's me. I'm moving to EU because US school is too much money. That's smart. That's what my friend did. You became the leader of the G-spots. You guys are my little G-spots. I take care of you guys. G-spots. It's pretty awesome. Let's go! I just realized there's a Skitty in the hammock. That's my favorite Pokemon. I did. Let's go. You can't put a price on disappointing your family, though. True. I love to be the family disappointment. It was what I was born to do. It's what I'm good at. You know, I have an uncle, and my uncle is related to me because he married my aunt, not because like he's siblings with my parents. But he's like the most fun person ever, and every time I say anything, he like claps his hands, and he's like a little baby. He like claps his hands and he laughs at my jokes. Oh, he's my favorite person. Because he like claps his hands and he's like, oh my god, that's so funny. And I'm like, oh my god, I love you. I love that. And the rest of my family just kind of stares at me and they're like, Okay, and I'm just like, and then there's him over there in the corner, and he's like, hey, and I'm he's a conspiracy theorist in a concerning way. You know, I feel like people feel that way about me, but genuinely speaking, I feel like if you presented me with new information, I would look at it and I would, analyze it. My uncle's not the same way. There's some stuff he has talked about that I've been like, oh. Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? I got number 4. Let's go! Number 4! Oh yeah, that's perfect for you, Mayu. That's perfect. That's perfect for you. Oh, an uncle-in-law. Yeah, an uncle-in-law. I'm a sister-in-law now. It kind of hit me the other day that I was like, I have a sister now because I have only had a brother. And now I have a sister because my brother got married. I got all the pins. They're great. Ah, I'm so glad you guys like them. I really love the pins. Novel did such a great job with them. And Novel's such an amazing person. And I'm so grateful for Novel. I'm so glad you guys like the merch. I love the merch. I love the merch. I showed my mom the merch. And my mom does not understand what I do. She does not get it. As soon as I cleared up that I don't do sex work, she was just like, oh, okay, that's all you need to tell me. And I was like, awesome. As soon as I cleared up that part and she wasn't like spraying me with holy water, I like, it was all good. But I showed her the merch and she was like, oh, this is really cool. This is like, it's nice to see something physical and not digital. And I was like, okay, thank you. Because I like showed her my model and stuff and she's like, I don't get it. Because my mom doesn't do like technology at all. She don't do technology at all. So when like she had something physical in her hand, she was like, this is so cool. And I was like, really? You think so? Thank you. Thank you. Mine's Mimikyu, and your bro uncle sounds like a vibe. He is a vibe. He kind of on the idiot train with me, but he a vibe. So he tell you the chemicals in water making the frogs into gay feds. No, he's like way down the rabbit hole. Like, I don't know how to describe it. Some conspiracies are pretty spicy. That's true. That's true. Honestly, like, I'm super excited to be making the video. I'm gonna be working on that pretty soon. It's probably gonna be coming out a little later than I thought because I realized I got an email that said I got Twitch front page, which I'm shocked about because they've denied me the last 4 times. So I got a Twitch front page this month on the 25th, and I want to get a really good conspiracy theory for it. So I'm going to be working on that, and then I'll be doing the video for the rest of the dead internet theory right afterwards. But I want to make sure that one's really good since it's going to be on the front page. But yeah, chair. Hi, Cheerful! And hi, that's awesome. Welcome in. Amphibians are very unique biological chemical waste was making frogs turn into female. It was changing their genders. Is that inherently gay? Because, I mean... Isn't gay just finding attraction in the same gender? Am I not right about that? Full tinfoil, I see. See family like that. The Power Rangers are always watching full tinfoil hat. I love tinfoil hatting. I love it. I want to have a I want to get a big telescope, and I want to have a stream that we look for aliens. Like, I drive to a campsite about 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, 10 hours away, and we look at the stars and we find aliens. I'm thinking about recruiting a bunch of other VTubers to come help me with it while we look at stars and stuff and like way out this summer. Doesn't that sound like fun? Doesn't that sound like fun? Possibly, like, I don't know. You know, do crazy stuff. Way out in the middle of nowhere. Chemicals turn them gay, it turns them trans. I don't think being trans, like, I don't know, is that inherently gay? Or is it, like, used to be gay? Because, like, if you're trans and you like guys and you are a guy and then you turn girl, doesn't that just make you straight? If you're... Is it more complicated than that? Or am I stupid? I might be stupid. Start wearing pink and cyan flags. Cyan. Aye, family. Texas has some large desolate areas. You can do that. Let's do that! Let's do that! Voices of the Void IRL. Let's go. Yeah! Ghosty gets lost in Appalachian stream. No. No. I will not be camping in the Appalachian Mountains. Absolutely not. No. I'm way too big of a conspiracy theorist for that. I don't want to die. What the fuck? I hear it's freaking... Oh, no. 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 There's way too scary things in the Appalachians. And the thing is, if you go to Appalachia, everybody there, like, who's, like, lives in the mountains, everybody there believes it. Like, it's not like a... Oh, that's just Sally Mae, she believes it, the kind of thing. Like, it's everybody. It's not just one person. If you say they're turning the frogs into girls, people wouldn't be upset. Well, yeah, because girls are #per. Ghost hunting? I mean, I like the idea of ghost hunting. I've tried ghost hunting before. I've like brought ghost snacks and I tried to make the vibes immaculate and they still didn't appear for me. I've been ghost hunting several times. It's something me and my friend Glow disagree about a lot because he believes there's no such thing as aliens and believes in ghosts, and I believe there's no such thing as ghosts, but there are aliens. And I'm not like closed down to the idea that there are ghosts. Obviously, you know, I'm ghosty sage, but but like I can't. I've tried to find the ghosts. I've tried. They're not there. I've been to really haunted places. I've tried everything. I'm not willing to go Ouija. So, like, I haven't tried everything, but... Bigfoot is coming. I love Bigfoot. For tinfoil have, like, Gonzo in the Muppet movie. I like that. Fan meetup in the Appalachian Mountains. I feel like somebody would turn absolutely rancid and maybe kill us all. So, I don't know about that because there's like a bunch of mimics and stuff. Hi, Libby! Hi, hello. Where are the ghost snacks? I brought Scooby snacks. I liked those. Dan. Do a ghost hunt stream with the mutt. My little puppies? No, see, Daisy is so nervous I couldn't do that. West Texas also has some pretty good abandoned towns. I love the idea of abandoned towns. Alien ghost, Dan. Dan sounds like the pot of Dan. Dan. If you want to summon a demon, just do terror. See, I don't want to summon a demon. I'm not interested in going crazy. I had a friend of mine go crazy from a Ouija board, and I haven't seen her since. She got sent off to an asylum. Like a real one, not like a fake one or an abandoned one, like a real one. She got that grippy saw, because guys, I don't know. Aliens are more plausible in my head than ghosts. Me too. I mean, I'm here. You're here. You gotta be an alien to find the ghost. I'm not an alien. I'm a girl. You'll pick a man. Ouija is a bad idea. I'm not going to do Ouija. I had a friend get fucked up from that. Really, aliens are just ghosts. I don't think so. Trillions of stars with no other life in the entire existence. Yeah, I don't buy that either, Chaos. Well, he's probably Michael Myers. I can't believe us as children from... What do you mean? Most really haunted places are tourist traps, sadly. I mean, I love being a tourist. I know everybody's like, oh, I don't want to... Like, I'm gonna go to Europe and I'm gonna pretend not to be a tourist. Why? I'm a fucking tourist. Let me see stuff. I think the alien movie Paul was funny. I never saw that. Stupid 3 a.m. thing I tried once. Flippin' said Bloody Mary ×9 and nothing happened. Yeah, I tried the Bloody Mary stuff. That never worked for me. I live in the Appalachian Mountain Range and I've been told a lot of places camping nowhere else. I've been feeling spooky at night. Yeah, it is spooky at night. She must be. I don't know. They said she like her mom. I ran into her mom like a couple years ago, and she said that she's just developed like really strange schizophrenia, and I was like, oh. But I know she was fucking with that Ouija board, and she was fine before then. Screw anything demonic. Yeah, I don't want to do that either. I mean, I know I got like a little Ouija board right there, and then my mouse pad is like a cute little Ouija board that says bye-bye on it, but like, that's like aesthetic. That's not. Because are 100% gonna know either way. Ugh. Ouija board in the Appalachian Mountains. You're out of your mind, Ego. You are out of your mind. Ugh, tourist traps. Why shame tourist traps? I love kitchen art. I love tourists. Okay, we some Taco Bell. Taco Bell. Dude, did you hear that this summer they're coming out with like the Midnight Baja Blast, which is like a grape flavored Baja Blast? I like ghost hunting more than the exploration of abandoned places to actually try to find ghosts. It's true. I was a drunken tourist in EU, met a lot of fun people. Hell yeah! Me too, me too. I like traveling, but I'm definitely a tourist. I want to see the stuff. I want to take pictures. I want to be that bitch, you know? Celebrate the 4th of July. They're just crazy. I love the 4th of July. I know, Daza. She did Jesus. Probably. I think they tried that. I don't know. I'm like genuinely, I really am concerned about her. There's nothing I can really do for her, but I do know she was fucking with the Ouija board and she didn't have it before. And I don't mean to be like creepy like that, but I mean, she had like asked me and a couple of our friends like to do Ouija board stuff, and we were like, hell no. Because even when she pulled it out, I was like, there's something really fucking weird about that. And it wasn't like a cute little weird Ouija board, you know, that sometimes people play with. Like, it looked fucked. Like, that shit looked fucked. I was like, no. Not that Ouija boards are really cute, but you know what I mean? But rebranding, what? No. I never play with that junk. Seems to me so. I don't play with that either. I don't want to talk to demons. I don't want to do voodoo. I don't want to do anything like that. I just want to see the ghost, and I want to be like, hey, you want a snack? My vibes are immaculate. They're immaculate. I don't know why they're not coming out for me. See an old GameCube behind you. Does it still work? What's your favorite game for it? I do. I have. That is my original purple GameCube. Everything in this room besides the Ouija board, I own. I own everything in this room. All this is based off of things that I own. The Ouija board is the only thing I don't own. I own everything else. Even the cobwebs. No, I do not own the cobwebs. Can we summon some Taco Bell? Maybe. Not a big believer in the supernatural, but I still like fucking with the Ouija board. I'm not either. Not me. Hi, Kentucky! Best console. I have a silver one. I have a purple one. I have a purple GameCube. My favorite game on the GameCube is Animal Crossing. I also, well, actually, I think Animal Crossing is up there. I think it's Harvest Moon Magical Melody. That is my favorite. Is there a haunted Taco Bell? Maybe. Spooky stories for the Twitch page date. Well, for the Twitch front page, you have to submit what you're gonna be doing, and then you have to follow it. So the thing we're doing on Twitch front page is conspiracy. We are doing a conspiracy, but at the end of the conspiracy, we could watch some spooky videos. That could be fun. Spider's home. Of course she doesn't know them. Yeah. Pasha said to have the devil monkeys instead of any true Sasquatch, so as well as another reason Appalachia has a different vibe. True. They got a bunch of stuff that's like creepy. I used a Ouija board once. Ooh, how'd that go for you? You forgot the Dr. Pepper? No, I have Dr. Pepper in that corner. You see behind the GameCube, there's a little thing that's Diet Dr. Dog, because when I had less than 1,000 followers on Twitch, guys, I said I was a Taco Bell napkin ghost, and that was my lore, quote unquote. And I literally got a cease and desist under 1,000 followers from Taco Bell. So I don't keep branding anymore on like things like that. So, you know, hold up. Trying to put my jacket. Yeah, I got a cease and desist. I had like 900 followers or something, and they're like, hey, no. And I was like, oh, okay. I love you guys. And they're like, don't do it. And I was like, oh, okay. Cool. Honestly, it kind of ruined my love for Taco Bell. Like, I stopped going there kind of after that. I think I've been maybe twice since that incident, and that was the first year I streamed. And I used to go to Taco Bell like every other day. No, like actually, T-Bone, like actually it happened. There's major differences in feeling between European forests and American forests. Apparently, American forests directly feel untamed. What do you mean untamed? Man, they didn't just sponsor you for that. I don't see like what the harm was in me being a Taco Bell napkin ghost, especially since like I had 900 followers. I mean, I feel like that's a weird thing to go after, but I don't know. I guess it's better that it didn't happen later and like things were a little more difficult. It was funny. Yeah, I guess. I don't really go there anymore because it just kind of sucks. I feel like it's been sucking lately too. Idea in Discord for intro, should I do as a voice message or generic paragraph thing? Whatever you want to do. I think people would read the paragraph probably a little more. You could do both if you wanted to. You could do all sorts of things. Whatever sparks your creativity. They have to. I get they have to protect their brand. I understand that. You know. You have me saying I'm a Taco Bell napkin ghost, and then suddenly I come on here and I don't know, saying slurs left and right. You know, I understand they have to protect their brand, and I was a really tiny creator at the time, which I just thought it was weird that they even like knew. So I don't know. Not that I would do that stuff. I'm just saying, you know, like they don't know me. They can't take risk on that. I get it. The big issue with the Ouija board isn't just it opens only when you use it. No, it basically makes you more susceptible to being interacted with by the paranormal, with or without you knowing. It's like it leaves kind of a residual supernatural thing on you for a long time afterwards, and thus more likely the paranormal entity can attach you and hitchhike easily. I don't like it. Creepy. As American forests have more like a bear will maul you, while European forests have wolves that go crap humans run. Are wolves afraid of humans? I thought wolves would like attack. I don't know. Not the C&D, but the Taco Bell napkin ghost is fun. Yeah. Remember, corporations cease and desist, the lore becomes canonical. I was like, wow, okay. I just get real Mexican tacos from the food trucks if I actually want Taco Bell is just a clutch for me. I love authentic Mexican food. Don't get me wrong. It's definitely a go-to for me. But there's something about Taco Bell that I don't classify it as Mexican food. It's its own genre of gross, and I love that so much. You know, I don't think, oh my gosh, I'm craving Mexican food, I want Taco Bell. I think, oh man, I want Taco Bell. Like, it's never about being Mexican food. Like, I want nacho fries. I want the freaking cheesy quesadilla, chicken gorditas crunch, 1,500 calories for 3 bites kind of thing, you know? Tex-Mex at best. I mean, I feel like it's its own entity. I mean, nacho fries, I don't know. When I'm starving, Taco Bell, like, oh my gosh, it just hits different, like, late at night. When nothing else is open, you get some Taco Bell after a long day at work. Like, shit, that's, the grease just hits you and you're like, fuck, yeah, that shit's awesome. Is Panda Express Chinese food or Pizza Hut Italian? No, I wouldn't say so. I feel like Panda Express is like treading the line. I would say it was Chinese food. But I don't feel like pizza is inherently Italian. Like, I know it is Italian, but Italian pizza is so different than American pizza that it's hard to say it's Italian, you know? I Tex-Mex told me that, I mean, It could be considered it. I wouldn't consider it that. I consider it just like greasy American food, but I mean, hungry talking about fast food. I'm hungry too. Oh my gosh. I love food. I love food so much. I'm a big food enjoyer. Taco Bell Baja Blast always hits different. I never seen, but the diet at Baja Blast tastes like crap. Tastes like Windex. Plus is westernized Chinese food. It definitely is. It definitely is. I'm not saying, but like if you said let's go get Chinese food and we showed up to Panda Express, that would like be warranted in my mind. Whereas if you said let's go get Mexican food and you showed up to Taco Bell, I'd be like, what the fuck are we doing, you know? Does that make sense? Even American pizzas are really different. Look at the New York pizza. Yeah, New York, Chicago, there's like all sorts of pizzas. There's margarita pizza. There's all the different kinds of pizza make it its own genre. I'm hungry now. Me too. The haunted food market is completely untapped. So true. So true. You get a little bit of grandpa's ashes on top, you know, mix that in. Hakuna Matata. I have a friend from Hong Kong and I really want to hear her take on American Chinese food. I mean, American Chinese food is just like greasy. I know that like I've talked to Fawn a little bit about it, but if you're from like Britain, you don't have like Chinese food, you have a Chinese. So if you're getting Chinese food, you go, I'm gonna get a Chinese. And I love that. But their Chinese food has like fries. Makes sense considering a lot of carbonated drinks started as a medicinal product. I love carbonation. Chicago has nothing on Swedish pizza. The Swedes put bananas and mayonnaise on theirs. That's actually foul. That's fucking disgusting. British didn't have a bunch of Europeans used to eat mummies, and that's why they've become so much more rare. That's disgusting. That's horrifying. That's really gross. As someone who lived in China for over a decade, Chinese food is Chinese American food is equally as bad. That's fair. I love having a Chinese. A Chinese. I'm from British land. British. Give me a bottle of water. It was nobles. The rich always eat weird crap. Ugh. When I went to China, there was a restaurant that was just animal penises. It was gross. And they called it like a delicacy restaurant, but it was just a bunch of different animal penises you could order. And I ate a starfish on a stick. I liked the starfish. I didn't want to go to the animal penis restaurant. Japan has the best steak. The wagyu steak. Different kind of sausage. We got dick all this. That restaurant is dick. It's straight dick. Yummy. Which animal penis? I didn't go. I didn't want to. I thought it was foul. I wasn't into it. Each arm of a starfish is a penis. Oh, I guess I had 5 penises then. Okay. I thought I was safe from the penis with the starfish. Guess not. They serve what? There's an entire restaurant when I went to China. And it was just animal penis. It was just animal dick. Like, they had, like, cow dick. And horse dick. And they had all sorts of dick. The restaurant was dick. Literally, their slogan, just eat a dick. It was like a super fancy restaurant. Like, it was super fancy. I don't remember what it was called because everything was in Chinese. They have Tesla. I don't know. I didn't go, guys. I didn't go. I didn't go to the dick store to buy a bag of dicks. I don't know how common that is, or if that's like a, you know, sometimes like people will come to the United States and they'll be like, oh man, this they do this so weird, and it's like, no, it's just that place. Like, it's just that place that does it so weird. I think that was one of those circumstances, you know. Was it Beijing or Shanghai? I think it was Beijing. I'm pretty sure it was Beijing. I don't remember. It's been a long time. We went to a lot of different places in China, but I'm pretty sure it was Beijing. I freaking love China. I loved being in China. I loved it a lot. I've never been to Japan, but I would like to go to South Korea for like, as dumb as this sounds, I want to go to one of their convenience stores. I watch a lot of TikToks where they're just in Korea and they're like in a convenience store, and their convenience stores look so good. Hi Sam! I enjoy China a lot too. I really love China. I would go to China again in a heartbeat. Yes, yes! I have no urge to leave the United States. That's fair. I don't really like leaving the United States either, but I do like traveling. I don't like the travel part of traveling, but I like being in different areas. Yeah, Korea convenience store TikToks. And I like the idea how like Japan has like canned bread. And they have like a bunch of different vending machines, and I'm a vending machine junkie. I went to the airport for my brother's wedding, and I got a vending machine pizza. It was terrible. It was so bad. I think the cheese was expired in it. Ugh, it was disgusting. But it was still fun. It was still fun. I'm so glad I did it. Like, I like to click on vending machines. I'll go to Japan and eat McDonald's. Yeah, like, doesn't Japan have like McDonald's weddings? I think that's what I used to watch this BuzzFeed Ladylike channel, and I followed Sophia. Don't remember her last name. Was it Nagarde or something? She makes a lot of like the zombie makeups and stuff. I loved her. Her and her husband, they got married at a McDonald's wedding. I think in China. I think in Japan. KFC's wedding in Japan. Yeah, I think it was McDonald's though. I think she got married at McDonald's. The vending machines. I hear Nevada has a vending machine that'll give you money if you're lucky. I went to Vegas in November and I did a lot of gambling. And the best part is I went to an Eagles concert with my mom. I was her swap out because her boyfriend couldn't go because he has a very prestigious job and he wasn't able to go. But I got to go to Vegas and my mom gave me money, so I wasn't even gambling my own money, which is the best kind of money to gamble when it's not yours. I am at the perfect place for our wedding. I think I would get married at a McDonald's. I'm not so sure because like their McDonald's has like spaghetti. And I don't know if that would be fire or if that just sounds foul. W gambling someone else's money, let's go! I sure as hell don't have any money. But my mom does, and she let me gamble her money, and that was awesome. And I played this one game where this fish, he got bigger and bigger and bigger, and then he popped, and then it would like do a bunch of mini games. I love that shit. I'm like a Coco Melon baby. So I really like when there's like a bunch of flashing lights and sounds. I'm an iPad kid. I don't know. I love my iPad. I'd be devastated if something happened to it. I gotta be real. But it's just one of those things. Did you say at hotel which one? I did. What was it called? It was like... Was it... hold up. The Venetian. We stayed at the Venetian. Because it was connected to the Sphere, and we went to go see the Eagles concert in the Sphere. It was a really nice hotel, but the hotel had like sex toys in it that if you moved them, they charged them to the room. That was weird. Yeah, the Venetian. It was so cool. They had like a bunch of gelato and stuff. I like gelato. And they had this cone that had like bubbles. It was like a waffle cone, but it had like bubbles in it. It was really neat. I got an ice cream cone with 2 scoops. So that was a big perk. And they also had this, they had this restaurant, I can't remember what it was called. It was at the very top. And it had sea bass. And I always thought sea bass was like a bad fish, because in Animal Crossing they make it seem like a bad fish. I don't, you know, they're like, oh man, not another sea bass. That was the best thing I've ever had in my life. Animal Crossing misled me so bad, because that was so delicious. That was so good. That was so good. I loved sea bass so much. Oh my god, I would kill for more sea bass like that. That was so good. Did you go to the rock shop? I did not go to a rock shop. I didn't know there was a rock shop. It's 3:50. I'm hungry and tired. I'm at work. Well, yeah, go get some food. Go get some food. You're 36 games of blackjack from becoming a billionaire. Beat the statistical anatomy. I don't know how to play blackjack. I only know slot machines, and I don't even know what's going on. I just like watching the colors. For some reason, stuff shows carp and bass as junk fish, even though it's not. Like, literally, sea bass is so good. It was delicious. Even though the girl kept carding me, and I was like, I'm over 21. I'm over 21. And she kept carding me. And I was like, I just want sea bass. I don't even want any alcohol. Can you just give me sea bass? And then she kept carding me. And then she said my card wasn't valid. And that just wasn't true. And so my mom had to come up and order the sea bass for me. You just yell hit until you lose. I love that. 99% of gamblers quit before making it big. I won a hefty amount of money at the casino on New Year's this year. I went to a local one and I won like $900. And I went in with like 30. I paid off a lot of my debt with that, so I didn't really get to enjoy it, but like still it was like a good amount of money. And I just played slot machines on like a Bejeweled game. Other than Ghost, do you have any favorite types of undead or from myths or fantasy? I like mermaids, but I was not... I like mermaids, but I was like excommunicated from the mermaid group on TikTok. Oh man, there's an ad going. What the fuck? What the fuck? Aw. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna pee while there's an ad going. I'll be right back. Sorry. Oh, one second. 1 second, actually. Grab this over here. Wash your hands. Always. I'm a freaking OCD freak. I wash my hands 500,000 times a day. Always. That's the one thing you'll never catch me lacking. I got hand sanitizer in every single room. Yeah, but I really like mermaids. I joined this mermaid group on TikTok because I was super excited. Like, I joined a group in a Discord and everything. And they kicked me out. They said I wasn't serious enough about mermaids to be in the mermaid community. Because I grew up, like, I've been a lifeguard since I was 15. Just always really liked the water and, you know, liked playing mermaids, and I like mermaids a lot. Like, I got, like, a bunch of mermaid stuff, because I've always been really into mermaids and all that stuff. But apparently, this girl told me I was not mermaid enough, and I wasn't allowed in the mermaid club, because I wasn't willing to invest in, like, a $5,000 silicone tail just because I liked mermaids. Mermaid enough for a mermaid club. That Discord doesn't even sound serious. Why would they kick you? They kicked me because I did not take my Mersona serious enough. I'm just saying, and maybe I'm a hater for this. Okay, I'm probably a hater for this. My bad. If you're gonna kick me out because I don't have a $5,000 silicone tail, when you look like you can't even fit into yours, I'm just saying! I just think it's really fucked up of you. I just think it's really fucked up of you when you don't even look like you can swim in the first place. I'm just saying, you know, hands up. Maybe I'm the bad guy for that. I'm just saying. I don't know about that. Maybe I'm a hater. I'm sorry. Floating does not count as well. That's why you know, I don't know. Was this a mermaid club or a furry? It wasn't a furry club. It was literally, it was only mermaids. You had to have, like, lore and everything to join, and I was like, this is so much fun. Like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I get to make, like, little stories, because I'm a writer. That's what I do. That's my profession. I write. That's how I make my money. I write. You know, that's how I live. And so I was really excited. I was gonna make a, like, little Mersona. I was gonna have fun. And I made a whole bunch of different mermaids. And then she, like, stole one of them from me, which was weird. Either way, it was crazy. Like our mermaid club with the hookers and blackjack. Yeah. What kind of mermaid would you be? Well, my mermaid, I had like 8 of them. I really liked growing up. One of my favorite movies was the Tinkerbell movies. And so I made, like, different mermaids that, like, resonated with, like, different parts of the world. And I had a friend that drew them, and they were gorgeous. I'll have to find them. I know I don't have them on this computer. They have to be on my laptop. So I will find them and I will show them to you. But we had, like all these backstories and lore and different mermaids, and, like, we had, like, a lot of them were from different seas and oceans and stuff, and we did all sorts of stuff with that. It was super fun, until it wasn't. Yeah, let's make our own mermaid club fun. We'll be mermaids. Oof, it wasn't oof. It was oof. No. Like, my bad. Did Travis and Scylla count as mermaids? What do you mean? No. And maybe. I would say no to the first one, and yes to the second. I feel like mermaid, you gotta be, like, half human, half fish. I feel like if you got that, then yes. I'm pretty sure I would, if I was still in that group, they would kick me out for saying that. But, you know, it's one of those things. It's just one of those things. Fun fact, Pathfinder 2E has a playable mermaid. One's the heritage and abyssal mermaid, so your mermaid can be like an anglerfish. Cute! Upper half human, lower fat half fish, right? I mean, I feel like if it's the other way around, that's fine too. That's just your creativity. I don't know why you'd want it to be the other way around. But, you know, different strokes for different folks. Both of them are human cursed with horrific features and changed to the bottom of the ocean. Oh, when I looked up Charybdis, that just looks like a fish to me. It doesn't look like a human at all. I don't see any human features in that. Whereas Scylla got some human features. This one just looks kind of like a lamprey. Land shark is a mermaid. Yes. I don't know if you're half fish, half human. You're probably a mermaid. And at least in my opinion. But am I wrong for that? Wouldn't you be a mermaid if you were half fish, half human? That makes sense to me. Like, what qualifies a mermaid? I know they wouldn't let guys in the mermaid group because they weren't maidens. They were mermen. And there was a whole Discord for mermen too, but I never got to peek in that one because I'm not a man. The top half is fish and the bottom. I think you're still a mermaid at that point. I think you're still a mermaid at that point. I just love mermaids. You'd be a fish man, no? If you're from One Piece, yes. I think they called them mermen, though. In the mermaid community on TikTok. I think they called them mermen. Species. Mermaids are the females of that species. Oh. I know plenty of guys who are maidens. I know plenty of guys who are maidenless. Thoughts on Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy? Love them. Love them. I think that they're really good at fighting evil. I love SpongeBob. I love their New Year stuff too, which I know is controversial. Like, their newer stuff is so gross. Like, it's so detailed. It's so good. I love that. I love when things are a little, like, creepy on the edge like that. Evil. Is that you called? What? Mermaids are also often confused with sirens. I mean, I feel like sirens and mermaids are very similar. Sirens are just more fishy and evil, you know? Whereas mermaids are portrayed as like, la la la, we love the ocean. Ren and Stimpy level gross. Why does that sound familiar? Ren and Stimpy. Ooh, that is gross. Yeah. Yeah. At least it's not like Misadventures of Flapjack. Misadventures of Flapjack scared me as a kid. The candy lady in the corner. And the cat. No, I didn't like any of that as a kid. Like, it was fucked up. All that was fucked up. No, Flapjack was weird. And the candy lady, Flapjack candy lady. She scared the shit out of me. Like, all the close-ups. Flapjack took inspiration from Ren and Stimpy's animation style. I wish they hadn't. I wish they hadn't at all. I did not like that show. I would turn that show every single time it turned on. I would turn the channel. I was so scared of it. It was during the flip. No! There were parts of Flapjack where their voices changed, or when they got like really up close and personal. Ooh. My brother really liked Flapjack, so like I would be forced to watch it. He liked like Courage the Cowardly Dog, Flapjack. I think my problem was like I was way too young. I was way too young when it came on, and it scared the shit out of me. So I was like, I didn't like any of those shows. I thought he only liked the creepy shows. I liked The Amazing World of Gumball and Gravity Falls and SpongeBob, Hannah Montana, you know. Loved all the shows. I loved a lot of cartoons. I loved Avatar: The Last Airbender. God. I really wasn't too picky with the shows that I liked, but there's just some that I couldn't stand. I hated Johnny Test. Mostly because Johnny Test only played like 2 episodes and they played them constantly. And I loved all those shows. I love Gravity Falls. Me too. Did you watch Tangled? I did. I loved Tangled cartoon. I loved it. What was it? Tangled Ever After or something? That was a great show. That was a great show. Hi, Shriver! Thank you for the hydrate. Johnny Bravo. I think that was a little before my time. I loved all the different characters and different animations. Me too. I loved Gumball. Excited for the next Avatar. Me too. Little old Johnny Test more. I don't know. Like, they only played like 2 episodes of Johnny Test. I never saw like any other episodes. I loved Phineas and Ferb. And Milo Murphy's Law. I know they have a new one. Hamster and Gretel or something is their new one. I didn't see that one. What, you didn't like the constant... No, I did like it. I loved it. And I loved Bling Bling. I thought he was hilarious. But they just never... They only played the same 2 episodes. Did someone say Johnny Bravo? I never watched Johnny Bravo. I watched their Christmas special a lot. I remember the Christmas special. American Dragon, Jake Long. Yeah, I loved American Dragon. I liked American Dragon until they changed the animation style, and then I was not about it. I was not about the switch. Danny Phantom. I liked Danny Phantom. I loved Fairly Odd Parents. Hamtaro? I loved Hamtaro. I don't remember very much of Hamtaro, but I did love it. And I loved Hello Kitty. I hate when they remake cartoons with the Flash animations. They ruined Fairly Odd Parents. The new Fairly Odd Parents looked interesting, but I felt like the animation was creepy. Do you remember a repeated joke in Johnny Test about Meatloaf being awful, which I find offensive? I feel like Meatloaf was always portrayed... Because I remember in Kids Next Door, they always said Meatloaf was, like, awful. I fucking love Meatloaf. Meatloaf's awesome. Bling Bling Boy! I loved Adventure Time. Adventure Time was always a really good one. I did have an issue with Adventure Time for a while because they also ran into kind of the same thing whenever they were doing season 1, where they would play 1 episode constantly and never the rest of them. They ruined the romance with that one girl. With Rose, yeah! Like the conspiracy related to Danny Phantom. There's a conspiracy related to Danny Phantom? Is it the one where he, like, died? I love conspiracies. No way, they changed American Dragon's animation. I think they had a problem, like, with the funding of the original artist or something. So they, like, had to change it. At least that's what I heard. I don't know if that's true, though. I did not care for the second animation. Especially with what they did to Haley's Dragon. I thought it was awful. I mean, Jake's Dragon was bad too, but I thought what they did to Haley was absolutely atrocious. And she was my favorite character. Adventure Time does meatloaf right. I love meatloaf. Meatloaf's so good. I have a really good meatloaf recipe. We should make meatloaf on stream one time. It takes 6 hours, so the entire time we wait for the crock pot, we can just, like, talk. What's your opinion on regular show? I did not care for the regular show. I gotta be real. I did not care. I thought Mordecai was an asshole. Hi, VTuber! I love you! Hi! Why is Finn not married to the Flame Princess? Because he was clingy. He was clingy. And she didn't like that about him. And he lied to her, like, twice. Have you watched regular? I did watch the regular show. Jink Long is an American Dragon, Disney Channel animated series with a huge first season. Unfortunately, maintaining the animation style was very costly, so Disney opted for a less expensive version for season 2. When season 2 premiered, fans were outraged and ratings immediately plummeted. Yep, that sounds about right. Wait, 6-hour meatloaf? Yes, but it's good. You have to trust me. It's a family recipe and it's so good. It's so good. It's got so much, like, it's got Worcestershire sauce and like ketchup and a bunch of stuff. Oh, so good. Oh, it's so good. I love you too! He couldn't decide between Margaret and CJ. I know, when CJ was the obvious answer because CJ was cool as hell. Can I message you? You can put it in the Discord. So whole videos of shows how Mordecai is a bad friend, like how you gonna kill Rigsby. Margaret's a hoe. I didn't feel like Margaret was a hoe, really. I feel like they portrayed her as that because it was from Mordecai's perspective. I just think Mordecai was a really bad person. He was a terrible person. He was not a good person. He wasn't a good friend. He wasn't a good worker. He wasn't a good person. He wasn't a good boyfriend. He wasn't good. He's like BoJack Horseman. He wasn't a good guy. Hi, Peg. Welcome in. Hi, new friend. Hello. Hi, Midas. That's what happens when you put pennies to qualify. I put Worcestershire sauce and hot sauce in my ramen. Ooh. Let's go. Thank you for the hydrate. Zalin Showdown. Why does that sound familiar? Is that the one where the character had like a circle head and he was fully yellow and then he had a friend that was a cowboy who was a monk? Is that one? Yes, okay. Like regular show for the actual humor in it. There was things I liked about regular show. It was not a rewatch for me though. I like category. I like it was fine. It was fine. Wasn't my favorite. You a friendly ghost? Or you a ghost from Pac-Man? I'm friendly. I'm friendly. And then there was Ray. Ray? Ray? Raimundo. Oh, was that the... Yeah, that was the guy that had a thing for the pigtail girl. Zalin Showdown. Yeah! I always liked the cowboy. Over the Garden Wall is the... It absolutely is. I watch Over the Garden Wall every single time and every single, like, bringing the first in. I have a little party every single year for Over the Garden Wall. I do the Over the Garden Wall bringing in the fall party and I make, like, cookies and cakes and I always get my friends, like, these little knickknacks. Like, last year we all got sweatshirts. I made sweatshirts for everyone of, like, all the, like, Pottsfield things. I'm obsessed with Over the Garden Wall. Jackie, I never watched the Jackie Chan stuff. Yeah, I never watched that. Nice cheat. Thanks. Anyway, Samurai Jack. No, I never saw Samurai Jack. But Steven, I love Steven Universe. Everything past season 1 I love about Steven Universe. Season 1 was the pretty stereotypical, like, filler episode stuff that they take to actually get signed on. But I really do like the story of Steven Universe, and I love the music too. Some pick a line of the day, you know, I would love to be able to take you to the movies. However, the movie theater does not allow me to bring in my own snacks. Swole will return with the wholesome pickup lines of the day. Awesome. I love that about you, Swole. I love how you are unapologetically yourself. I only see the first episode of the... We'll have to do maybe a watch along in the Discord, maybe, because I love Over the Garden Wall. It's my favorite. It's 10 episodes and it's a masterpiece and I love it. Final season 10 years later was meh. Oh, that's rough. So some about Samurai Jack from the Dead was epic. Steven Universe was my absolute favorite. I love Steven Universe. I love it so much. I even got my own little Steven star. That's not why that's there, but you know. It connects us. Connects us. I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. Maybe I just need like a belly button exposure gym thing. Ed, Ed, and Eddie. I liked Ed, Ed, and Eddie. I liked Ed, Ed, and Eddie a lot. The movie made me sad, but I liked it a lot. Yeah, I love Adventure Time too. Play Fortnite. I also woke up. I do play Fortnite. I love Fortnite. They picked out yet when you're gonna go over the book, you're gonna need a black light and stuff. Do I need to order a black light? I don't have a black light. Okay, I'll have to order one of those. I do not have a day picked out yet. Right now I'm working on the big conspiracy theory, since Twitch is allowing me to be on the front page on the 25th. So I've been working on that really hard behind the scenes. I'm like really behind because of a lot of different things and stress from my brother's wedding. So I'm like really behind on a bunch of stuff I gotta get done. You need any help? I'll buy you one. No, I don't need any help. I don't need any help. Throw it on throne. Throw what on throne? Hold up. What are we talking about? I'm behind. A black light. Okay. Black light. Black light for pet urine detection. Is that one? They're the 5K mermaids. No, because they're mean to me. I don't want to be a part of the mermaid community anymore. Okay. Pet urine detector black light. Awesome. Plus, I have something better on my throne, guys. I have a great item on my throne that one day will be funded. It's a mobility scooter. Because I really want to go around the grocery store in style. I've always wanted one of those. I'll buy it on Friday. Oh, let's go! Thank you! I just learned something. What? You can just use them at the grocery store. I'm on my own. I want to go down... Like, I want to go to the gas station in my little scooter. You know, my scoot. I want to, like, ride around my house in it. It's not a very big house, but I could go up and down the hallway. No, go see Avocado. You guys already drew me like that. I don't even want to hear it. You guys remember that art? I'll never forget that art. Hold up, I got that. One sec. You guys were fucked up for that. You gave this to me my birthday last year. Hold up. Hold up. I'm really slow. I'm slow. Hold up. Remember this? Remember this? This is what you guys made me for my birthday last year. You guys remember? Easter is a scam, free the egg, after my Easter conspiracy theory about the Cadbury egg. Fucking hate you guys. This is how you see me. That's fucked up. This is a MAGA. It does not need a MAGA hat. Excuse me? Guys, come on. You don't think that of me. Come on. Come on. You don't think that of me. You don't think that of me. You don't think that of me. That's too far. Maya, thank you for the prime. What the heck? Thank you. Looks like Eric Cartman. I've been compared to Eric Cartman before. It wouldn't be the first or the last time. Is it? You guys always try to make me feel bad, Pookies.
I'll always be here for you. Don't you ever forget it. Because while you guys might be hatering, I'm just here for you. Okay. Shinman, thank you. Hold on, I think this one goes better with it right now. Milady. You see, sometimes when I sit here, I think about you guys. I think about what we could be doing together. Me, you, and I think about us being so special. Baby girl. You know how you're Ghosty Sage. You should have a contest where chat draws you as different herbs, like Ghosty oregano. That sucks! Dude, that's awful. You fool me with oregano once, shame on you. I keep going back for more, shame on me. You could be less for me with your double chin. Maybe drop the cheeseburger, pick up a salad, man. No. If somebody asks for less, tell them to go find less. Not everyone can handle the big cheese. Pookie. You guys want a kiss? Want a kiss? That's right, Pookies. Didn't think Daddy forgot about you, did he? Didn't think Daddy forgot about his little G-spots. Nah. Daddy could never forget about you. Thanks, Ari. Mwah. Thanks. You aren't calling us kittens. I would never forget about my kittens. You guys are my kittens. Don't you forget it. Just because I'm calling you G-spots, Pookie, doesn't mean you're not my kittens. Why the big cheese smell like onions? Did you skip your shower today? I know how you like my manly musk. I would never dream of showering when we were about to see each other, kittens. You're just my little Pookies. And I love you for that. Mwah. Do you guys like that stuff? I gotta ask in general, because I've been reading a lot of dark masculinity things. And the dark masculinity stuff gets really weird, like out of nowhere. What do you mean no? What do you mean no? Are you saying that? Really, for what you mean, D? What do you mean no? Laugh? What do you mean laugh? I thought we were being intimate. I'm the only alpha here, kitten. I feel like I'm a pretty good alpha. I'm a big alpha, you know. I'm alpha and omega. I'm the beginning and the end. I come fast, I come hard. I come first and I come last. She's on her Reddit arc. Not yet. Like, the thing about Reddit, though, is it gets wild really fast. The Omegaverse. Yeah, like the impreg stuff. I was learning about impreg the other day. It goes really deep. Like, really deep. Have you guys heard about impreg? This is the type to fart and call it pheromone maxing. Are you referring to my post on Twitter that was about pheromone maxing? I don't know if you're directly quoting me because I already posted that, or
if I'm that much of a stereotype. And I'm concerned now. I didn't know. Ooh. Hold up. Let me get it. Let me get it. Let me get it. Hold up. I'm praying I hear Sonic junk that you showed me. Wait. Oh. Hold up. Let me get it. Where is it? Uh-oh. Where is it? Where's the pheromone maxing picture? Why do I have so many of these? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, this is bad. I'm a stereotype. Oh no. Oh no. This is really bad. Oh god. Oh man. Okay, hold up. I found it. I found it. Oh, fuck me. Okay. I'm downloading it. I'm downloading it. If you call me kitten, I'll counter you with calling you princess. What if I call you princess? Okay, hold up. Oh. I think you, yeah, that's why I was like, are you saying that because of me? Or are you saying that because you saw my post about this? Because how many days has it been since you showered? I showered yesterday. So 1. I love that. I never saw this pic before. Follow me on Twitter. Like my Twitter stuff. It makes me feel good getting likes. That's the dead internet theory. That's the dead internet theory, is you feel better about yourself when you get likes. Face reveals she's actually a pheromone. No, I accidentally face revealed on my Christmas party stream though. I don't think about that ever though. Y'all getting likes for your stuff? I get slurs. That's rough, buddy. Sometimes I'll get slurs and I have to like delete it, but it happens. I just remember the funny cookie shot. Yeah, at the beginning of my stream, I fucking I was trying to make sure everything was working and I just stuck my whole face right in front of it. So I ended stream and I started it again and like 40 people saw, so that was great. Yeah. Yeah. The lucky few saw half of her face for 1 second. You don't understand is I was hanging out with Nova during that stream and I told Nova, I was like, if you show your face, you're an idiot. I want to be completely clear. I was degrading her and I was like, you're not gonna do this, you're not gonna fuck up, don't fuck up, I'm a professional, I'm not gonna fuck up. The first 5 seconds I showed my face, I'm an idiot. I was like, wow. And she was sitting over there like, and I'm like, I'm sorry. She's been clowning on me since that happened, like literally since that happened. She's been like, anytime I mention something, she's like, remember that time you showed your face on stream? And I'm like, yeah, I remember. How can I fucking forget? Especially with you right here. How can I fucking forget? No, it was definitely karma. That's what I get. It's just she's never been on stream before, so she was really nervous, and I was trying to be like really nice and like warn her about stuff, even though I was coming on strong. And then the first 5 seconds, she was like, I feel better. I feel better. How many clips did you have to delete? I didn't have to delete any clips because everyone was super respectful. And I also ended stream and deleted it as quickly as I possibly could. I just ended stream, started it again, deleted the VOD, and then just leaned in too far. Ugh. Yikes. It's okay. It's okay. Plus for like 3 years ago. I don't have social media on anything else. So it would be really difficult for people to really find what I looked like, except for that stream. I don't really care. I care. I care. Mostly because I like the anonymousness that comes with being a VTuber. Like, I've always wanted to like stream, but I've never wanted to show my face. I have had friends that are face streamers and they've had lots of stalkers. I've also had like regular stalkers, like even despite streaming. I've had a couple stalkers before, and it's scary, and it's scary business, and I don't want to be involved in that. Like, look at the stuff that happened to Amaranth recently, or the stuff that happened to Emiru recently, you know, like, that stuff happens, and it's scary. And so I've always really liked the idea of being a VTuber, because you don't have to deal with that part, you know? Yeah, exactly. We must arm Ghosty. I don't think I could shoot anybody. I gotta be honest, even if it was self-defense, I don't think I could. I don't think I could do that. It's a freedom dispelling justice. I don't think I could do it. I don't think I could. I think I would puss out. I think I would be dead. I don't know. I think I would rather die than have that on my conscience. Seen Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Ghosty looks just like him, except for with long black hair. So if you see someone walking down the street looking like Ghosty, that's true. That's true. I look just like Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Not over the top rope. Bruh. Thank you, Sherman. I appreciate that. I like to be private about things. I promise. I know some people are like, oh, I like to know who my streamer is, because what if they do something bad? I promise I won't do anything bad. And if I get canceled, it's gonna be for a dumb reason. Hi, D, man. Welcome in. You can smell what The Rock is cooking, though. Are you talking about like his cheat day meals? There's like a lot of that stuff. He has like a lot of cheat day meals where he has like, oh my god, I think hold on, let me find it. The Rock cheat day. Yeah, oh my god. He had like 18 pancakes and like 6 pizzas. 4 double dough, 12 pancakes on this day. 4 double dough pizzas and 21 brownies. That sounds awesome. That sounds so good. Quote he said a lot. He said a quote. The Rock's coconut The Rock quotes. There is no substitute for hard work. Success isn't always about greatness, it's about consistency. Be humble, be hungry. It's about drive, it's about power. We stay hungry, we divide. Put in the work, put in the hours, and take what's ours. Huh! She doesn't know, I don't know anything. In summer, I burn about 4,000 calories a day. That's crazy amount of calories. Would you ever try a food challenge on stream? Yes. I did that on Christmas stream that we were just talking about. We put random foods on a cookie, and it's $5 to spin the wheel, and then people would spin the wheel, and I would have to eat disgusting foods on cookies. It was foul. It was not good at all. Cancel 900 and bench more than my body weight just in case. I hope I don't get canceled, but I also know I'm kind of an idiot, and I'm afraid what's gonna happen. Like if I get canceled, it's gonna be because I'm going off on something, like on stream, and I'm just not realizing what I'm saying. That's what I feel like is gonna happen eventually. Is somebody's gonna bait me, and I'm gonna take the bait. That's what I feel is the most likely scenario for me getting canceled. You can't get canceled if you don't use Blue Sky. I use Blue Sky sometimes. I'm still kind of on X, but... Could see you saying a joke and someone getting offended. I try not to say offensive jokes, you know. I think there's a time and place for everything, and I think saying jokes that could be offensive, it's just, you never know what people are going through, so like, I try to be careful with that, because you never know what struggles people are going through. Cancel someone else before the... Yeah! Do the one-off cancel. Cancel them and then cancel them again. Blue Sky's really mean. I avoid it. Really? So if no one pays attention to you, I refer to myself. I'm gonna cancel you. I'm gonna cancel you right now, Ari. Just gets triggered about something. I mean, you can't help the people that get triggered by everything. You can't help those people. And if people really want to raise a fuss, they can raise a fuss. At the end of the day, if somebody made a mistake, I don't know. I hate the people that are like, nobody can make any mistakes, nobody can slip up, or like we're never gonna associate with them again. Like, God, I gotta be honest. I don't want to associate with those people. It's like the people that got mad at me for talking about Harry Potter and playing Harry Potter on my stream. I'm sorry. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. I'm like, Harry Potter is not just J.K. Rowling. There's freaking thousands of people that went into that franchise, you know? Thousands. It's hard to justify that, in my opinion. And you know, like, while I do not agree, I don't know why we're taking political standpoints. I do not understand why we take political standpoints from entertainers. I think that's so stupid. To take, like, those people that were asking Brittany Broski what she thought about, like, the war and stuff, and Brittany's like, or like Jojo Siwa, like, what are you doing? Why are you taking political opinions from celebrities, from influencers? Why are you doing that? That just tells me you're an idiot. Why do you care what Jojo Siwa has to say about that? It's fucking Jojo Siwa. Everything's very stupid. Just, I agree. I agree. I mean, that's what we talked about on my conspiracy theory last time, is the dead internet theory. Is that it's divided people so much to where people are just extremists on one end. Like, I was talking to a friend of mine earlier, and it's like, if you Google, and I'm not gonna get political, this is the only thing I will say about this. If you Google, what good has Trump done, you will not find anything. You will not find anything. Because that's your algorithm. For a lot of people's algorithm, that's your algorithm. And it's just stupid. And again, I'm not gonna get political. I'm not gonna say anything, but saying he has done not one single thing right, that's how extremist your algorithm gets. That's how extreme your algorithm gets, is you can't find any logical information anymore. You can't. No, I'm sorry. But I'm just saying in general, you cannot find any logical information. You cannot make an unbiased opinion. We make fun of our parents and our grandparents for getting all their information from Fox News when we all get it from Google. And let me tell you, Google is not good. It's really bad for algorithm. It's really bad for all that stuff. You can't find anything. If you're already too far down the rabbit hole, you can't find anything that's differing your opinion that's actually logical. They all use Facebook, but we all use Google. It's the same thing. It's the same shit. It's the same story, just different books. It's the same thing. All my information from ducks at the park. I agree. Google AI is genius. It is. Someone write me a whole paragraph being pissed because I used the term first one and they got mad saying this correct term. Talk about 8 different, that's fine, so the people find something literally that. True, Google drives you based on your algorithm, so if you're one side, of course, Google's gonna show you what you want to see. Exactly. They're gonna show you exactly what you want to see. So if you're trying to form an opinion or form an unbiased standpoint, you're gonna have a really hard time doing that. You're gonna have a really hard time doing that. And it's caused extremists on both ends of the political spectrum, and it's insufferable and it's awful. And I hate talking about politics because of those things. It is insufferable. It is awful. You should never take political advice from an influencer or an entertainer, okay? They're just trying to do what's best to support their brand. Most of them won't tell you the truth. Some good things regardless of what people say. Nobody's holding. I agree. I don't agree with 95% of what he does, but saying that there's no good, like it's so hard to see, like, from the perspective of the people that voted in that way, because you can't find anything. You don't see what they're seeing. You're getting completely different algorithms. It's crazy sauce. It's crazy behavior. All of it is crazy. It's hard to see what is real and what's not. Do my part now. I'm focused on New Junk. Let's go. I live in the DC area. I don't mind talking about politics. I do. And I specifically don't think stream is the proper place to talk about politics. I don't. But I really hate the narrative that goes on now about how everyone's super evil and everyone's super awful. And the extremists on both sides are just so insufferable. It's just insufferable. It's just insufferable. How do you take your coffee? It can't taste like coffee. I like those Starbucks vanilla frappuccinos. That shit is so good. I love it so much. I love when it does, there's so much sugar. If there's so much sugar it doesn't even taste like coffee, I want that. That's how I take my coffee. I don't like tasting coffee. I love the smell of coffee. I don't like tasting it. Yeah. Have you been drinking water like your doctor told you? I have. So actually today, guys, is the first day of Lent. Yesterday was Fat Tuesday. So I'm not drinking Diet Dr. Pepper for 40 days. Yeah. Yeah, I drank probably my body weight in Diet Dr. Pepper yesterday. I drank it until it didn't taste good. I drank, I think, 34 sodas yesterday. I believe that tomorrow I will be a huge bitch. I am doing this for... I am doing this for Jesus. And not because Diet Dr. Pepper is becoming an increasingly giant detriment to my health. I've drank soda since I was very small. And I love Diet Dr. Pepper. I drank so much Diet Dr. Pepper yesterday. I did eat a crap ton of donuts yesterday too. She found out Dr. Pepper was slowly killing her brain cells. Okay, my memory problems and that Diet Dr. Pepper is one of the leading cause of memory losses in young adults does concern me because I have drank so much Diet Dr. Pepper, especially in the last year, and my memory has gotten worse and worse and worse and worse and worse, and I am noticing that it is becoming not just funny haha, but like an actual problem. So I am using Lent for Jesus. And I'm going to do that for Jesus. And because it's what's best for me. If you want to worry more depression also cause memory issues, you gotta be the one too much. I have drank 2 water bottles today. Yeah. Getting omega-3 helps with the brain. I have not started taking supplements for it, but I've been looking into it. You worry more than depression, guys. I mean, yeah. I'm gonna try to drink water and like juices for 40 days. I'm gonna try not to drink any soda at all. Not just Diet Dr. Pepper. But I'm afraid I'm gonna be a huge bitch. So I'm a little concerned for my roommates. The amount of caffeine I have is atrocious every single day. So I am worried about the withdrawals. So if I'm a huge bitch these next few days, I'm gonna need you guys to give me some grace. Okay? I'm gonna need you guys to give me a little bit of grace if I'm a huge bitch. I'll try not to be, but I've gone off soda for a bit before and I was a huge bitch. So I'm trying not to be a huge bitch, if that makes sense. I think it will work. I have strong feelings. And I feel like shit. So maybe it'll help. Maybe it'll help. Imagine on the Twitch. No, that's 20 days away. I think I will be okay with the withdrawals by 20 days away. Talk to supplements about memory. I have the same issue because depression. I don't know. I can give you a list of what to take alongside. I have a personal doctor. So she's been helping me with a lot of the stuff. Just move farther away. I have to have a personal doctor, guys. I have a lot of problems. Wait, then you'll be a small bitch. I'll be a huge bitch. Nah, I'm gonna try not to be a huge bitch. I just like it. Does your doctor know your blood is Dr. Pepper? Yes. My doctor has said that my brain has not inherently, it has not forever shrunken, but I do have some brain shrinkage from lack of hydration, and I am severely dehydrated at all times. So yeah, water, delicious. I love water. I love it. I love water. It's so good. Yeah. It's good. Thank you for the hydrate. Smash a strawberry and mix it with water. Some taste at least. I hate watered down flavors more than I think I hate water, though. Not like busy eating the cup and it's not helping. I'm so sorry about your friends there. I really am. It's always hard to lose a friend. It's always hard. I'm so sorry for your loss. My T-scores dropped to less than 100. I officially have less testosterone than women. I love that for you. She's gonna kill for the soda, run and hide. I'm not gonna kill for the soda. Am I? I'm not gonna kill anybody, but like... I'm already unhappy with the thought of not having soda. I gotta be honest. I'm already unhappy with it. It's day 1. Fucking cried out hot dog. A dog food commercial. A hot dog food. Do I want dibs? No! What the fuck? Nah. Have you always hated water? Yes. In fact, my entire family hates water. My dad only drinks Propel, and my grandma only drinks, Peregrinos. My entire family is anti-water people. I don't know why. It's always been. Can you have tea that might help with your caffeine cravings? I would rather die. It gets worse, then it'll get a lot better. Yeah, hopefully. It's drink juice, then it has water. Family's against the big water. I don't like water. I think water tastes bad. I think the main reason I don't like water, and I'm just gonna be honest, don't suggest sparkling water to me. It takes all the moisture out of my mouth. I don't want sparkling water, but I think the like carbonated water or anything, that stuff's disgusting. But my biggest problem with water is that it's not carbonated. And no, I don't like carbonated water. That's disgusting. But like, I get really full on water and then I don't eat, and then I throw up because I don't eat. Because I get full on water and then I throw up water. It's more addictive than crack, and it's in everything. Well, I don't like regular soda. I only like Diet Dr. Pepper. First, it's 5 days and it gets better. So the next 5 days, oh, you're really gonna be grumpy. I'm probably gonna be a big bitch. I'm probably gonna be a bitch. I'm sorry to all my friends who I have DMs. I'm sorry if I abuse you. Just kidding, I'm not gonna abuse you. Block me if I start to be a bitch, though. Block me for a week. I'm sorry, Mayu. You're probably gonna be my main target. I gotta be honest. The plug for the next 5 days. I don't have a plug anymore because I'm clean. Mayu, you're gonna be my target. Mayu, I'm gonna come to your stream and harass you. Alright guys, everybody follow Mayu so we can go to her stream and harass her. Also, Mayu has her debut in 3 days, so you better be there, all of you. If you follow me, you better be there. If you're not, I'm taking names. If you're not there, I will throw a huge tantrum. And I'm gonna be pure on no soda at that time. I'm gonna be 3 days in, and I'm gonna be a big bitch. So you guys better follow Mayu. Go follow Mayu. Go follow Mayu right now. In 3 days already? Yeah, it's March 8th. Where and when am I supposed to be? You're supposed to be at Mayu's stream. Mayu, you see that little heart up there? Go follow. So go follow Mayu. Go follow her. Click that link. Follow her right now. Vomit on stream. I've done that before. I also shit myself on stream once. 2 days is perfect. You better be at Mayu's debut. I've already seen her model. I've been playing with her model. Romantically. I mean, looking at it respectfully. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Worry about yourself. What is the debut? It's on the 8th. It's on the 8th. Mayu is one of the many members with Fawn and Jade in my Discord. We all share a Discord. Go follow all of them. But Mayu's debut will be announced in the Discord. Pause. You donut. I like donuts. It's on the 8th. She's gonna vomit anyways. I'm going to vomit in her mouth. Romantically. Since you thirsty, have a drink. Thank you for the drink. The VTS death counter plugin, the one I made, you're gonna test run. Yes. 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 Yeah. 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 You forgot again. I am getting off of soda and then my memory will come back when my brain gets back to regular size. Water. 2 ghosty, 1 cup. I don't like that video. I don't like that video at all. It should have been me. It should have been me. Take sips if you don't want to vomit. I'm dropping it. If you want to use it, cool. I'll make you stuff for it. I want to use it. I want to use it. I don't know what to use it for though. Death counter? I do know what to use it for. I do. I do know what to use it for. I have the perfect thing to use it for, actually. I have the perfect thing to use it for. Is it WoW? No, because I'm not gonna die anymore in WoW. We do need to play my fucking hardcore character though. Like I keep getting announcements from the OnlyFans and like they're like, you guys need to level, and I'm like, oops. 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 I need to level. I need to level. I do need to level. It's been like a month and a half now that I haven't touched World of Warcraft. We'll do that this week. We will do that this week, I promise. Pinky swears, and I will not die. I'm kind of afraid though, because I keep dying early on. Ugh. Speaking of stuff to do, today I have a sponsorship. It's only 30-minute sponsorship, so we'll do other stuff after the sponsorship, because it's only half an hour. 5 a.m. I gotta see my doctor at 9. Before you head out, wishlist my game. Sponsor. Hold up. I gotta change my stuff over and I'm slow. You're not allowed to leave yet. You're not allowed to leave yet. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Alright. Yeah, it was fun. I liked that a lot. It's always the demos that seem to be really fun, you know? I was having a good time. I'm kind of let down. It was just a demo. But make sure you guys go wishlist it. Especially if you're interested in it. Make sure you go wishlist it. Click on the link. Click on the link. I am getting paid to do it. And I very much greatly appreciate sponsors because it's nice to have money. I actually really like that game too. That was cute. I'm also really looking forward to like the dating aspect. I love Harvest Moon and like gaining hearts on people. I love that shit. I love that shit a lot. Thank you for the hydrate. That was a pretty solid game though. I liked it. Maybe it's short to experiment with the different builds you can do since it's a roguelite. Yeah, I guess you could do that. Honestly, I haven't played a lot of roguelite games, so I always liked them when I played them, though. Maybe I should look more into those kind of games. It's just really fun, you know? I had a good time. God. I feel empty now. I wanted to play more. I wanted to play more. It sure takes... yeah. What other kind of roguelike games do you guys like? Is there anything similar to that one? Never seen a game like that before. It reminds me of like Ratchet and Clank and Banjo-Kazooie a bit. Metrovanias and roguelites are my bread and butter. I like bread and butter. I'm starving. I am so hungry right now. God, I could use a snack really bad. God. Gunfire Reborn is a good one. It's like the Borderlands combined. Binding of Isaac is the best roguelite, but nothing like that. I've heard of Binding of Isaac, but I've never played it before. The player roguelikes are a ton of fun. Single player, not so much. Oh, really? I was having a really good time. Do Hades and Dead Cells count as lates? Never heard of Dead Cells, but I've seen a lot of my friends play Hades. That was fun. I liked that. You know it's a good game when you feel a little empty inside after you played it, because you're like, I wish there was more. I was playing Mortal Sin in a first-person medieval roguelike. Oh! Still a more Metroidvania roguelite. Oh. That makes sense. Holy crud, I'm tired. I don't know why I'm tired. I just like, I woke up from a nap like right when, I think it's because I was up really late. I didn't sleep very well last night. But I was having fun. I was having a lot of fun. We got a lot of stuff to do too. I have a lot planned for this week too. Like a lot planned. I need to put out my schedule. I still haven't put out my schedule. I was really high the last 2 days and it was supposed to be one day and it was supposed to be the weekend because I wanted to stream 5 days this week. So maybe tomorrow we'll do like a long World of Warcraft stream. No, Fortnite and bored also slept. Oh god, I need to update Fortnite. I don't think I have Fortnite updated currently. But I would like to play Fortnite sometime. We could do a Fortnite stream this week too. Also, Apple Tree Pair, I don't know why that's not showing up, but thank you for the $6. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you. You're so nice. Binding of Isaac is more of a twin-stick shooter with top-down perspective. Maybe we should... I need to finish my schedule. It's freaking Wednesday. It's bullet hell. That sounds like fun though. I like when things are like awful. I don't know why. I like when games are like... So I don't like when games are like too hard to where you like want to rage quit. But I like when games are a little bit frustrating. As dumb as that sounds. You saying twin sticks aren't bullet hell? What's twin sticks? What is twin sticks? Oh god, I'm freaking tired. Joysticks, move around and aim and shoot. Oh, that sounds like fun. God, I didn't connect all my stuff. I have so much I want to do, and I feel like I'm not prepared for any of it. Yeah, I think we'll just do a long stream tomorrow. I'm like starving, and the lack of soda is making me tired, I think, already. So let's just do some more tomorrow and do a little bit of a shorter stream tonight. Because I am still going to stream 5 days this week, even if it goes into the weekends, which I know we don't stream on the weekends, but I think I'm going to do it anyways. I really fucked up at the beginning of this week. So let's do that. Thank you for the hydrate. Yeah, I'm still coming off of that shit too. But we'll do a Discord night this week too, so make sure you join the Discord. Here's all my socials. And we are going to raid VTuber because I never get to raid VTuber. Alright guys, thanks for hanging out with me. Make sure to check out that game. It's super nice to be sponsored. I will be doing a lot more later this week. And I appreciate you guys being here. Tomorrow we'll do a long stream, I promise. I'm gonna start earlier tomorrow. I'm gonna start at like 11. And we will do a lot longer stream, I promise. We will do a lot longer one. Yeah. Now I got my toes wet for this week. See you later. See you tomorrow, hopefully. If I don't, have a wonderful day, a wonderful night. I hope you are kind to others and others are kind to you. Let's do a little raid message. We'll do this one. We'll do I smell bees. Don't trust lick, you will die. Oh. I don't want to die. Alright, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Use my raid message or use whatever emote you'd like. I'm not picky, and I'll see you later. Bye, everybody!